Peace, my family, and raw back to all those coming out of that cocoon for the first time. Welcome. It's your girl, Butterfly. We about to take off, family. Let's fly. Just to send you all that good healing energy your way. Peace, love, happiness, harmony, and abundance. Hope you guys are out there keeping your mind, right in that good mind. How y'all feeling? Hope you guys most definitely moving on up in your higher nature, family, and most definitely cleansing, because you know what's up, family. By now, you must cleanse. Alright. So, I came here today to express just something that came to my mind. I just really thought that I'd share with you all, because this is definitely much needed, and for you guys, it's growth and development, so you can be able to check certain things out for yourself. Alright. Now, did you guys know that religions, doctrine, doctrine is an extraterrestrial doctrine? Oh yeah, family. It's an extraterrestrial doctrine. You just gotta sit back and really just go back and look at the stories again. Like the story of Moses, right? The Moses, right? You gotta go back and look at the story, right? And they say that he got the commandments, right? From the mountain, and through the burning bush, right? Did you ever think that this, burning bush could really speak? Just think about it. What are we speaking about here? On the mountain, right? You see, most crafts, citations and things like that, they appear on mountains, charged in, crabs and ships up, right? A lot of people may not know this. So I just thought I'd share this with y'all. And that's what Moses was getting those, commandments from, right? Because you don't get something from some burning bush. Have you ever, heard of that before? Anybody getting information from a burning bush? Let's just be for real. Alright, let's get back to reality, right? Getting back to reality. I'm just saying, y'all, think it's real. Realer than you ever knew, right? You gotta remember, we're on a planet, family. How do you think extraterrestrials get around? Family, they get around in crafts, family, not just floating in the sky. You ever seen anything floating? People floating in the sky? Beings floating in the sky? Let's just be for real. Meanwhile, there are UFO sightings and stories of UFO sightings everywhere. So you must remember, family, you gotta think logically about things. It's not about spookism, family. You gotta wake up, family. It's all a bunch of lies. We are speaking about extraterrestrials. So let's go on. What about the story of Noah, Univision, right? And he was so-called building a, boat, in the end times at his time, right? Did you guys know that boat was actually a submarine craft? Oh yeah, it was a submarine craft. Did y'all know this? It was an actual craft to withstand what was coming. This flame was going to flood all of the surface and beings, people, right? You gotta remember, family, we gotta really start thinking about things. Do you think this a ship or a boat can really withstand that? Let's just be for real, family. Think about that. Another thing, what about Muhammad, right? Muhammad, he was visited by Gabriel, right? the Archangel Gabriel, right? And where do you think he came from, right? You can't think he came from somewhere, out of the sky. Or he actually came, from a ship to give him the Quran, right? We have to really start thinking about things, right? Even in Ezekiel's will, it speaks about him in communication. A will, seeing a will, that's how he described it. And you gotta think, what's a shape of a UFO? It's like a whale, family. If you look it up, it looks like a whale, family. That's what he was talking about. And what about all these, visitations that came, people came, in these stories, right? They came, in human form, but they say when they came, the message was, they're not from here. So where are they from, family? Let's just be for real. Where did they come from? They're not from here, and they're not from this planet. Where did they come from, family? Look up. Let's just look up. What do you see? What do you see? You see the sun, you see the stars, you see constellations, you see galaxies and dimensions. That's what you see when you look up. You see a whole, solar system, right? Planets, right? You gotta remember, family. You gotta remember, when you look up the word heaven in Greek, right? What do you get? You get Orion, the Orion's belt. We're speaking about constellation stars, family. Extraterrestrials, family. Yeah. It's a beautiful day. I gotta know the truth, family. So, the question becomes, is God an extraterrestrial? The Elohim, the Netaru, the Anunnaki, Anunnaki. Are they extraterrestrials, beings that are not from this planet? Think about it, family. They gotta be. You know what I mean? And if they seeded here, right, on this planet and procreated human beings, what do you think you are? I'm just saying. If everyone came from the original man, right? They're saying the Nubian man, right? Just saying, all races came from us. Let's just mix and all of that. Let's get to it, family. That's why it's very important that we begin to learn the facts of life and our true history and renew it. Because our master teacher, Dr. Malachi Z.L. has came down here to give us all, so we can have a better understanding of what's happening here on this planet and where did we all come from. You know what I mean? That's what is needed in these days and times. So we really must understand this right now. Oh yeah, because it's we in that time right now. But people are now questioning, do UFOs exist? Do aliens exist? Do extraterrestrials exist? Well, if you really want to know, check out your stories again, family, and check out the right knowledge by our master teacher, Dr. Malachi Z.L. Who you call God, the Elohim, the Netaru, Anunnaki, family, the Most High, family. They're extraterrestrials, family. So you must understand that things are not what they claim it to be. The lies that they tell, that's the truth. And I'm just going to speak the truth for you all. So you can stop running around here, keep questioning, wondering, If you really want to know the facts of life, if you really want to know who you are, if you want to know more about this planet, family, it's here for you, the truth, right? The right knowledge. And guess what, family? Now, you don't have to actually, actually read, right? They got these apps now where you can actually, take a picture of the book that you're reading. And guess what, family? It actually reads it for you with a voice. So you don't actually have to read if you don't feel like reading, family. So you can get it that way now too. Oh yeah, family. It's a beautiful day. So just know, if you want to have the truth and the facts, and you want to learn, it's here just for you. And the information and knowledge is here for you to learn, to grow, to develop into what the Most High wanted you to be, and fulfilling your destiny. Guess what, family? This is not nothing about no spookism. We've been existing here for what? Millions, billions, trillions of years. And we here, right? And they still marveling over, who built the pyramids? You think humans did that all by themselves? Or did they have assistance? Just saying. And keep marveling over, did extraterrestrials, build the pyramids? Yeah, family, they did. Who else did? Just saying. Be for real, family. All of these stories that has come down, Jesus, Yahshua towards you. He speaks of saying that he is not from here. He's from above. Right, where's that? You look up. I'm just saying. All we're speaking about is extraterrestrial involvement. And once you begin to truly see this for yourself, oh man, the truth will definitely free you, family. And there's a lot of freedom in that when you begin to know for yourself. And guess what, family? Guess what? There's nothing to fear. It's all love over here, right? And the Most High loves us and wants us to know these things for our own growth and development. Just to let y'all know, right? And once you begin to get in tune and getting back in alignment with the ways of the universe,